Hello, my friends. Welcome to the yoga practice from my living room to yours. So to start for today, we're going to come into a comfortable seated position. It can be either sitting on blocks, or if it's comfortable for you, you can have it cross-legged as well. I invite you to close your eyes and just feel the rooting down of your sit bones onto the ground or onto the blocks beneath you. Start to pay some attention to your breath, watching and observing your inhales and steady exhales. Keep paying attention to your breath, breathing in all the way into your belly, breathing out. This belly deflates like a balloon, letting out the air. Another breath in, steady breath out. Start to blink your eyes open, and then extend your arms out to the sides. And we're going to warm up into our wrist. So just keep moving your, curling the palms into fists and opening it up again. So go quickly, and eventually you start to build up some heat in your wrist and in your forearms. You can also move it upwards and then back down. I'm starting to feel some warmth in my right arm at the moment. Keep going. Fully extending the fingers open and curling back the fingers into a fist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, how does such a simple action get so warm in the arms, huh? All right, come to tabletop. So hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. You're pressing strongly into the knuckles of your fingers, and we're just going to shift the weight forwards a little bit so that your shoulders come a little bit over your fingertips, and then push yourself back into child's pose. Exhale here. Inhale, curling your weight back up, pushing over the fingertips, and then back down. Go at your own pace, inhaling as you come up, exhaling back down. Inhaling up, exhaling back down. Breathe in, hold. As you breathe out, start to bring some awareness into your toes now. So making sure that your toes are tucked and you're pressing strongly into your knuckles of your hands. Start to shift your weights side to side, and then shifting the weights back and forth. So while you're doing this, try to find that resistance against gravity. So you're pushing away and you're shifting your weight back and forth. So in my classes, I find it very important to warm up into the wrists, because for me, this is an area that's quite prone for me to feel a little bit sensitive in my practices. So I invite you to really feel how you are in your practice, especially in your wrists. Okay. One more inhale here, come back to tabletop. Exhale, curl your spine, looking towards your belly button, so forming this Halloween cat shape. Inhale, belly drops, the shoulders extend away from each other, looking straight ahead. Exhale back into the Halloween cat shape. Breathing in into your cow. And breathing back out into cat. As you breathe in and come back into tabletop, find that neutral spine, looking down at your, in the space between your hands, tuck into your toes and just hover your knees off the ground, about an inch off the ground. Resist gravity for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on your exhale, hips lift up and back into your first downward facing dog of the practice. I invite you here to bring in whatever motion you feel in your downward facing dog. So that could be bending one knee at a time, or shifting the hips side to side as you walk the dog. Can maybe also move a little bit back and forth over your hands and your legs. So it's the yogi's choice here in your first downward facing dog. Pay attention back into your breath again. All right. How are your hands on the ground? As the foundation set nicely, knuckles pressing into the ground? And you can have your knees bent as long as you maintain this nice back elongation. And then maybe start to draw the heels back down into your downward facing dog. Inhale here. And as you exhale, roll your shoulders over your hands into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hold. Another inhale here. And as you exhale, rolling back into your downward facing dog. And inhale, the right leg flies up to the sky. Toes pointing down to the floor, heel kicking up. Inhale. Exhale, draw the right knee into your chest, but maintaining this downward facing dog shape. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, the right knee comes towards your right elbow. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step the foot back down into your downward facing dog. Reset the base, the legs, the arms, the hands, all nicely aligned. Inhale, the left foot goes up to the sky. Exhale, curling the left knee into the chest. Inhale it back up. Exhale into the chest. Inhale back up. And this time exhale as you draw the left knee towards the left elbow for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale it back up. Exhale it, step it back down into your downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Remember, if it gets a little bit too intense, you can always come back into your child's pose. But otherwise, from our downward facing dog, inhale the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Hold. Inhale it back up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale it back up. And as you exhale this time, right knee comes to the right elbow, then to the left elbow. Step the right foot outside and open up into your triangle pose, broken triangle pose. As the left arm flies up to the sky, you can look down towards your right hand while looking up towards your left hand. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand back down to the ground, pressing, resisting gravity. Draw the right knee to the left elbow, and then step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees can be down. Shift the shoulders down, ahead. Come down to your chaturanga on your knees. Inhale. Exhale. You can come up into your cobra. Looking straight ahead. Your legs and the hips are strongly tucking down. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale here. Tuck your toes. Hands are directly under your shoulders. Exhale as you press back up into your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale it towards your left elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale towards the right elbow. And then inhale it back up. Exhale, left elbow. Hold. And then shift to the right elbow. And then step the left leg outside of your mat towards the right side of you, opening up into your broken triangle. You can look towards the sky. You can look down, whichever best suits you. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand back down to the ground. Then shift the left knee towards the right elbow, towards the left elbow. Step it back up into the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot comes down, bringing yourself over into your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, shifting the weight forwards, bending your elbows towards your chest into chaturanga. And then upward facing dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale, coming back into your chaturanga. Inhale, back up to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale here. Exhale, come back down to your knees. Come back into child's pose. A brief breather here. You can upturn your palms up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And breathe out. As you breathe in, walk the fingertips up towards the mat, curling the hands as if there's two tennis balls under the hands. So you're really breathing into your shoulders, into your arms. And exhale, finding ease in the stretch. Start to guide the hands towards the body, pressing yourself up slowly. Great. You're back in your kneeling position. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart center. So, you might be feeling some warmth into your arms already in this very short sequence. We'll build on from there. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come back down into your tabletop position. Okay, and over here, inhale your neutral spine. Knuckles into the floor. Exhale as you press into your hands, hover the knees 1 inch off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you lift your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Exhale. As you draw your breath in, the right leg flies up to the sky behind you. Inhaling here. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, looking straight ahead at your mat. Inhale it back up. Exhale, bending it into your chest, but maintaining this downward facing dog shape. And then inhale it back up into the sky. All right, from here, maintaining this position, just start to shift your gaze towards the point in between your hands. Shift the weight forwards, coming into your plank pose with the right leg still up in the sky. Hold it there. And exhale, hold. Okay, looking at the point in between your hands, bend the right knee into the chest. Perhaps come up to your fingertips, and then you can slowly step the right foot in between the hands, or you could have just guided it into this spot. Inhaling as you raise your arms up into your high lunge. And then from here, the right hand holds onto the left wrist. Find extension in the spine, in the crown of the head. Breathe out as you tilt yourself towards the right. And then perhaps looking up towards the sky, drawing the left arm over towards the right with your right hand, looking up towards the sky, enjoying this stretch into the left side body, and also playing with your balance. Breathe. Inhale it back up. Release the hands. Exhale, hands frame the front of your foot. Step the right foot back into your plank pose. Shift the weight forwards, come down to your chaturanga as the elbows graze upon your sides of the body. Come up to upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, back into your chaturanga. Inhale, back up to plank. Downward facing dog. As you breathe in this time, the left leg flies up to the sky. Exhale towards the left elbow. Inhale it back up. Exhale, left knee into the chest, maintaining this downward facing dog shape. And then inhale it back up. All right, maintaining this position, this three-legged dog. Shift your gaze to again look in between your hands. And then start to shift your weight forward as you come into your one-legged plank. Inhale here. And as you exhale, start to draw the left knee into the chest, guiding the foot towards the point in between your hands. And then as you breathe in, you raise your arms up into your high lunge. And exhale, let the hips sink down, but finding the length in your spine, in the crown. Hold on to with your left hand, hold on to your right wrist. Find extension upwards first. Inhale. And as you breathe out, you bend towards the left side, strongly rooting into your feet. And then you can perhaps look up towards the sky, finding the stretch into the right side body, and also just a very playful way to play with your balance. Breathing into the side of the right body. Breathing out, finding ease. The next inhale, you come back up into high lunge, release the hands. Breathe out as your hands frame the front of your foot. Step the left foot back into your plank pose. Shift the weight forwards. Come down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Or you could do as before, through the chaturanga, and then back up to downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Come down to your knees. Come back down towards child's pose. Walk the hands out in front of you. You can perhaps just move your shoulders up and down. We've worked quite a lot into our upper body strength. So well done. Perhaps you've been cooped up indoors for quite some time now and just needed to move your body, needed to find some fire in your own body again. That's what I love about teaching strength flow, that you can really stoke the fire within you to get you going. All right. Allow the hands to draw towards your body, just relaxing here in child's pose. Thanking yourself for your hard work in your practice today so far. And now we come and enjoy a gentle little practice. Keep paying attention to your breath. Okay. Walk your hands just under your shoulders, and then slowly pressing yourself up, curling yourself back up into your seated kneeling position. So we've done a little bit of strengthening in our arms and upper body. Just extend the arms out to the side now. Inhale. Exhale. The right arm comes down over, right arm comes under, the left arm reaching for your opposite elbows, shoulders, giving yourself a nice bear hug. If that feels quite comfortable for you, otherwise this is a good position already to just stretch into the upper back. You can start to also perhaps bring the hands touch each other, forming your eagle arms. Inhale as the fingers rise up. As you exhale, the elbows come down. Inhale, fingers back up. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, fingers rising up. Hold it for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up your wings. Perhaps it's a nice release into your shoulders. Inhale into the fingers, really energizing into the fingers as if you're spreading your wings open. Exhale, the left arm comes underneath the right arm. Again, giving yourself a bear hug. Just thanking yourself, appreciating yourself. You can stay here or start to bring the palms together into eagle arms. Inhaling as the fingers rise up. Exhaling as you draw the elbows down. Inhale, fingers back up. Breathing out as the elbows come down. And then back up as you inhale for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up your wings. All right, good work. Come back down. So come into a seated position, laying out your feet in front of you, elbows, knees pointing up to the sky. Inhale here. And as you exhale, imagine your vertebra rolling down, slowly towards the ground. And then drawing your knees into the chest. You can rock yourself side to side. Inhale, left leg comes up to the sky, followed by the right leg. So this little waterfall position, just allowing the legs to be above the heart. Your arms can be overhead, so extended overhead, whichever way is comfortable for you, or out to the sides. Keep breathing, enjoying this very gentle inversion. Of course, the knees can be a bit bent if that's better for you. If you feel like you've had enough of using effort, you can also have a yoga block and just prop it a little bit underneath your sacrum. Oops, here we go. Into a more supported waterfall pose. I invite you here just to relax into the shoulders, maybe wiggle it out. Maybe wiggle your fingertips as well. Good work. As you exhale, the legs come back down. Perhaps remove the block from underneath you. And with purpose, set the left foot down towards the left corner of your mat. Right foot down to the right corner of your mat. And then, first, pressing into the back of your head to lift the upper body. And then you can spread the shoulders outwards, arms opening out to the side so that you can rest on the middle part of your upper back into your Shavasana. Enjoying the support of the ground beneath you. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Last cycle, inhale. And breathing out steadily through your mouth. Enjoying your Shavasana. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Start to bring some motion into your fingers and your toes. You can extend the arms overhead to your full body stretch. And then one knee curling into the chest at a time. You can hug the knees in, rocking side to side. Then you can roll over to whichever side best suits you. And then slowly bringing yourself back up into a seated position. First, keeping the eyes closed. Hands can rest comfortably on your knees, on your lap. Breathe in as the shoulders rise up towards the ears. Steady breath out your mouth as the shoulders come down. Another inhale through your nose. And breathe out the tension through your mouth. Another inhale in through the nose. Steady breath out through your mouth. Bring your hands towards your heart center. Give thanks and appreciation towards yourself for your practice today. And in these times of uncertainty, just remind yourself that you are doing your best and you will always find your way. I thank you very much for your practice with me today. Namaste. Alright, so I really hope you enjoyed this about 30 minutes practice with me today. Let me know what you think. It's my first time recording something and putting it out there as a practice online. I really miss teaching yoga to you all in person. But well, perhaps I'm forced to teach online now. So happy to share this practice with you. I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead. Bye.